I think it's higher since when I last talked to you. Obviously, still early in the season, so a lot of progression to take place yet. But yeah, compared to what I was experiencing and how I was feeling about, ball with my feet and just overall confidence levels, I think 2 games in, definitely higher.
Tim Hasse, Minnesota 97. So, Chris, first game you faced Columbus, one of the highest scoring teams over the past couple of years. Last game you faced Christian Benteke, the reigning Golden Boot winner. Now it's a team that has the 2023 MLS MVP as well as Peter Musa in the attack, along with some other attacking options. Do you feel like you need a break at this point? Like, do you feel like how does it feel like mentally to approach teams that have this much high-end attacking talent early in the season?
Good. I mean, I'd much rather step up against a efficient and dangerous front 3 and front 4 than one that wouldn't give me a lot of work. But they have dangerous players, and so do we. So I'm not too worried about it, but we do have our work cut out for us. So, yeah.
Jose Gudiño, Conexión Deportiva. Chris, after having a great game last week, even being named Player of the Week, how do you recover from that last-minute goal? Do you feel any pressure after that?
Yeah, that one hurt because I felt like myself, but everybody on the field as well was given a lot to get all 3 points out of that game. But short memory. I mean, that's the thing about this league is 7 days later you get to go and do it again. So yeah, for us, I think it's we reviewed it a couple days after, and then it's part of the past. So yeah.
Joe Chats on Top Sportsnet. Chris, curious, with Dallas being a team that's shown the ability to be able to score a lot without having the ball a lot, I'm curious what you've seen maybe over the last couple of days of reviewing film and just understanding that they're a new look team, but they already have these proficiencies in their front.
Yeah, just being ready for anything is kind of the key, especially with Lucho running the midfield. Just always being on your toes, especially for me in the back line, being ready to step and drop and be ready to make an action at any moment is really going to be the key for that because, I mean, like you said, they may not even have the ball, but they're still dangerous. So we'll be ready, and yeah.
Tim Hasse, Red 97. So with Greg's new system, it looks like the team is trying to create overloads, trying to use the ball in a way that's not exactly what we saw last year. Can you describe both what you think your role is, like what it is in build-up and jump-starting the attack, and how you think that you've been dealing with the new system?
I think I've been dealing with it pretty well, and so have my defenders. But adjusting to what we're being asked is, essentially being able to confidently pick the right decisions to progress the ball up the field. But once it's up the field, if needed, playing a big supporting role behind the players in front of us is also a key, and that will be a key for this upcoming game. So, yeah, I think there's still a lot of work to be done, but. I think it's new stuff for everybody. So. Yeah.
Also, do you have another question? Let me check.
Just want to do a quick check on Zoom. Paul Banks, do you have a question? Okay, thank you.
Chris, one more from me. Joe Chats on Top Sportsnet. Curious, the news today, doubleheader at Soldier Field, along with Chicago Stars FC. I know you were at the game at Wrigley Field last year as a fan and took in that environment. I'm curious, emotions about that, how you think you're going to be able to watch a game and then play in a game, and just, 2022 was a different time in your career. So
I just saw that. So are they playing before us?
They will be at 4. You guys are at 7:30.
Okay, I'll definitely be there watching. Excited to see both of us pack the house. But yeah, no, that Wrigley game last year was super fun, and I know a bunch of people who will join me watching that game. So yeah.